Hans Themistode, FightHype.com. We're here with Regis Prograis, WBC champ, defend his title June 17th in New Orleans. How you feeling, man?
Good, brother. Just like I said earlier, cutting weight right now, but I'm good, bro. I'm cool.
All right. So you already know, man. T.O.'s buzzing right now, man. I know you watched the whole thing. So what was going
Right.
through your mind when you was watching that thing, man?
I'm like, bro. It first off, it was just an exciting night, bro. It was good. It was definitely good for boxing, bro. Two people that it was just two people that needed that win. You know what I'm saying? Like I think both of them needed that win. Tia with the last performance he came off, and Josh with the last performance he came off. Both of them really, they need that win, that victory. But I was watching it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Tio definitely. I doubted Tio. I thought that Tio was gonna lose. I thought Josh Taylor was gonna win, and Tio just hold on. And Tio just went out there, bro. He really he went out there. He did his thing, and I definitely take my hat off to him, bro. Congratulate him. Like I think that now I don't know if I want to say Josh is washed up. I don't know if he's shot now. I don't know. I mean, just from one performance, but I don't know. I don't know how that I don't know how that's how he's gonna look going forward. But he didn't really look that good. It's just like Tio had every answer for him.
I know in the beginning of the fight, was watching your tweets, you were just like, Josh started off really strong, started off pretty good. And
Right.
then at some point, I want to say maybe like around the fourth or the fifth round,
Yeah.
Tio just really got his swag going, man.
Right.
Like what,
Exactly.
yeah, just what do you how do you kind of view it in terms of what was kind of like that thing that just hit for Tio? Like, what did he do that just made him say, okay, I'm turning it on and I'm winning this fight, man?
I just think like Josh couldn't hit him like with the big shots. And really when Josh hit him with the big shots, like Josh hit him with some left hands, he hit him with some uppercuts, and it didn't do nothing to him.
Mhm.
And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it didn't do nothing to him, I think Tia was just like, I got it. But Tia was being slick too. Like Josh couldn't really touch him too much. But even when Josh did touch him, it just didn't, you know what I'm saying? Nothing happened. It really didn't work nothing really worked and stuff like that. So I just felt like that's when he started catching up. Like for me, it was like around the fourth round, I think I might have had it 2-2. I don't really score fights too much, but I had like, I had people over here. So people saying like 2-2 or maybe 3-1. But it could have definitely been close and stuff like that. But then after that, it's just like Tio started, he was being slick and he just started getting in his groove, he started getting in his rhythm. And for me, he took over.
How surprising was that, man? Because, obviously I spoke to you before the fight and you was just like, you was really complimentary of Tio. You was just like, nah, Tio can really fight. He's really skillful. But you question if he could take a shot because Sandor Martin put him down. George Kambosos put him down. And then you
Right.
also question if he had like the power at 140. So was it surprising to see how well he was able to take those shots? And also how surprising was it to see him like rock Josh like several times, man?
Bro, that was really surprising. I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely surprising, especially like going into those later rounds. He started rocking Josh in those later rounds, bro. Honestly, brother, he made Josh look ordinary. He really did. He made Josh don't he like and like I said, I don't know if it was because of Tio or it was or if it was because of Josh. Like, is Josh shot right now? I don't know. I can't say if he shot or nothing like that. But Tio, yeah, he I mean he made him look, bro. He didn't make him look like a former undisputed champion. He did not make he made him look like really ordinary.
Yeah. Um, this feel like this question right here is a little tricky for you because, like, I mean, obviously you're one of, if not the guy at 140 pounds. But when you look at Tio now, are you just like, okay, he beat Josh Taylor and he was undisputed? Do you kind of look
Right.
at him like, all right, I got to give it to him. He's the guy at 140, and now I got to fight him.
Got to. Yes, for
Mm.
sure. Like, listen, bro. My thing, bro. For me, my personal reason, I wanted Josh Taylor to win so I could fight Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I thought that, but now it's just like, do I even want to fight Josh Taylor? I gotta fight Teal. You know what I'm saying? Now Teal, now he's saying he retired. I hope he's not. I don't think that's true. But it's like I gotta fight Tio, bro. And I mean, I think that's gonna be I think that'll be a huge fight. But I have to. Me and Tio has to fight. We gotta fight.
That's a really interesting way that you put it, man. You didn't even just say like, yeah, I want to fight him. You were just like, nah, I gotta fight him. It's like, I
I
don't know.
gotta, I
Is
gotta
it like
fight Tio.
pride?
Got
Is it like prideful for you? Like, yo, I gotta see this dude now, man.
I bet well for me, bro. I mean, listen, it's a YouTube video went up years ago. This was like 2018, and it was me, Tio, his daddy, and his daddy was like, bro, like you and my son, y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna fight one day, and y'all gonna make a lot of. He was like, man, y'all gonna be rich, and I was like, bro, I'm already rich, like a little laugh and stuff like that with him, but still, he called that a long time ago, and it's still true to the day. Like me and him could make a huge fight. Like I remember Tia fought in my undercard back in New Orleans in 2018. So, yeah, I feel like, bro, we got to. Me and him, yeah, I think we got to fight. I definitely want that fight for sure. Obviously, I can't overlook Zorilla. I got to fight him next week. But after that, hopefully he's not retired first off, and then yeah, bro, hopefully I can, I can fight Tia.
When you look at T.O. now, because I mean, you was always confident, like, yeah, I'm gonna beat T.O., I'm gonna hurt T.O., and I'm 100% sure that you're still confident that you will beat him. But considering his performance, do you look at him now and say, okay, I gotta take this dude dead ass serious now?
For sure, for sure. For sure. I always they got damn Amber Alert.
It's all good.
Um, nah, I always thought that about him. Listen, bro. When Tia was at 35, I said Tia was the. I always thought Tia was the best out the lot at 35. I was like, man, he explosive. He could box. He got power. I thought he was the best at 35. And then obviously he lost to Cambosis, and they got Tank, they got Haney, they got Loma, all these people. But I would never think that. Especially like a fighter of his caliber, I would never overlook him and stuff like that. But I do. I still feel the same way. I still feel like I would. I definitely still feel like I whoop him no matter what. But I won't BS and train or nothing like that. I would take him serious. But I take everybody serious.
So let's kind of go to like, kind of drop like a bombshell on us right after the fight. Like nobody saw that coming when he's talking about, yeah, he pretty much said, I'm like two-time undisputed, which I guess you could kind of make that point, kind
Uh-huh.
of sort of.
Right, right, right.
So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a little touchy, but I
yeah, yeah.
understand what he's trying to say. But he's just like, yeah, I did everything. I'm good. I'm retiring. Do you think that he's legit gonna just say I'm good, or you think he just said it for some type of reason?
Nah, I think hell no. I think he's frustrated, bro. He said he got paid $1 million to fight that. That's That's terrible, bro. Honestly, brother, that is terrible, terrible money. So I don't think he's gonna retire. I think that if me and him fight, bro, he'll probably get 10 times that what he got. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's gonna retire. It's too many big fights out there for him. I think it's a cry out loud right now because he is going through. He still has, it's still he still has mental issues. Now he can fight for sure, but it's still like he has things going on. He only made $1 million. Bro, only you made $1 million to fight the former undisputed champion. Like you went up, it makes no sense. It really doesn't make no sense. But I don't think he's gonna. I definitely don't think he's gonna retire. I know he likes money. His dad likes money, so they're gonna go back and they might say they'll retire right now. That's probably how he was feeling. But I think for sure he'll come back because like you can't walk away. That was the biggest fight of your life. How you gonna walk away from the biggest fight of your life? So I definitely don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna come back and hopefully he can face me and he might make 10 million if he fight me.
Shit, I'll fight you if I'm gonna make 10 million. But do you look at Tio, or maybe it's a Matias or something like that, or whoever at 140 pounds, but who's like the guy that you look at 140 and you're just like, yeah, that's gonna be my toughest fight. Not just, most popular fight or the fight that all the fans want to see, but just that dude, he's really good. He's cut from almost the same cloth as me. And that's gonna be like my toughest fight, essentially, at 140 pounds, man.
Well, it's definitely not rolling. We know that it won't be rolling for sure.
Never know, man.
It's it won't be rolling, bro. I think it's between Matias and Tio, bro. I mean, I would think It depends. Like T.O. is a good boxer and stuff like that, but I don't know if he will be able to stand up to what I'm gonna give him. You know what I'm saying? Like even though he did stand up to, with Josh the other night, like last night. But I feel like I'm definitely feel like I'm a bigger puncher than Josh and better a sharper puncher. Matias, I think he's tough. But he's been stopped before. He's been hurt. He's been stopped by lesser guys, somebody lesser than me.
I don't think Matias has ever been stopped before, actually.
He never been stopped. I saw him been hurt before. I don't know if he probably never been stopped, but I saw he's been hurt before.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, all right. So he's never been stopped. He's been hurt before, and by somebody lesser than me. So I don't know if he will be able to stand up to what I can give him to. So I don't know. It's between those two. It's between Tio and Matias.
Gotcha. I mean, you said it's, I mean, like you always say, and like pretty much every fighter says, styles make fights, man. And Matias is not a guy who's about to, box on the outside with you, man. He just wants you to come here and let's bang it
Right.
out, find out who's the stronger guy, man. That's what he wants to do. And Tio hits hard, but he's a hell of a boxer and he's really slick as well, especially last night. God damn.
Right. Yeah, he
So
was slick.
so do you look at it and you're just like, uh, Tio might be a little bit more difficult because even though you do hit hard, he's slick, and I'm not gonna be able to like land the shots that I want to on him at times. In terms of Matias, it's just like, nah, he's gonna be right there. So I know I can land leather on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, it depends. It depends on either one. I wouldn't know until I fight him because I feel like I could adjust to both the styles. I could adjust to both of them anyway.
Mhm.
So I guess if hopefully I can fight at least one of them, bro. In boxing, you be like, man, I want to fight this person, break this person, and then the fights never happen. So hopefully I can fight one of those guys one day, and then I can let you know.
Gotcha. When you look at a guy like shifting gears to like Jack Catterall, and a lot of people thought that he beat Josh Taylor, didn't get the decision, and he kind of has like a little bit of a he's a boxer, but he's also a little bit aggressive as well. He has some good
Right.
pop and things like that. So do you kind of look at Jack Catterall and you're just like, yeah, I'm more inclined to get a fight with him, not just because he was matchroom, but it looked like he got that win against Josh, even though it didn't really count. And he's a really good fighter as well. So let me line this up with this dude. He's right here. I can make this happen right now.
Yeah, I think that of course me and Jack was visible to fight. I wanted to fight Jack anyway, so I think that's a fight that I definitely wanted. But although now after the To thing is like I would want To more because he has a belt. He just beat Josh Taylor and he has a belt. So yeah, I've been wanting to fight Jack, and we'll see. Like I said, I have to get past my opponent Saturday. Then after that, I'll see. I'll sit down and talk to Eddie and see what we gonna do next. Just see what's going on. See what we gonna do.
Gotcha. And just last two questions, man. About your opponent. I hate pronouncing his name.
Zorilla,
Thank
Zorilla.
Zorilla. There you go. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
When you look at him, man, I mean, it's pretty clear that no matter who you're fighting, you got like tunnel vision, and you're just like, yeah, I'm focused on this dude. Got to take care of business because nothing else can happen.
Right.
But when something like last night happens, where and it's in your division, does it make it a little difficult for you to focus? Because you're just like, damn, I want that fight right now. I have to fight this guy who's a little bit lesser, no disrespect, but a little bit lesser known. But damn, I really want that big fight right now. Is it harder for you to focus?
It's not. It's not. I'm still go. I gotta focus on me, bro. Because anything. The thing in boxing, bro. Like people could look at lessons and look at records and stuff like that, but bro, this dude is. He's still a fighter, just like I am, and people can look at him as lesser, but that's the ones with the most pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like when you fight somebody that's you think is lesser than you, that's the ones that's actually become the hardest fights. Because you don't know what he got. You don't know. You really have to perform against him. And people do pull up upsets. So I mean, it's like a yes or no question. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I can't look past him, but then you still do have that in the back of your mind, like like this. All these fights are out there, all these big fights are out there for me. But I have to focus on the task at hand. I have to do this because I won't get to those big fights unless I deal with this first. So until I deal with that, then until I fight Zorilla, then I can't really worry about Tio. I can't worry about nobody, bro. You really in this you really gotta take it one fight at a time because you might not get to the next one. You just never know.
Gotcha. And just my last question, man. Even though Josh Taylor was undisputed, dropped the majority of his belts at the time. And a lot of people looked at him number one. But following that Jack Catterall fight and didn't really look that sharp and how you've been looking, I would say the majority of people were just like, nah, we think Regis is the number one guy at 140 pounds. That conversation might have shifted now to it being Tio. But
Yeah.
when you look at it like that, are you just, does the pressure kind of go on your shoulders? Like, Tio showed up and showed out. I got to show up and show out against this dude. Is there some added pressure for you, man?
Yeah, for sure, definitely, for sure. I mean, it's pressure on me no matter what because I'm fighting. You know, what I'm saying I'm fighting at home. I'm fighting in New Orleans, and we got a lot of people and stuff like that come and watch me. So it's definitely gonna be pressure. But yeah, after last night, for sure, bro, I gotta, it is pressure to where I even feel that way right now. All right, Teal, he did his thing against Josh Taylor. I can't argue. Like, all right, I still feel like I'm the best at 140, but right now, Tio could deserve that credit. I'll give it to him myself. Like, all right, you deserve that credit. Now I just got to go out there and do me, and then hopefully, those conversations shift, and then eventually, hopefully, maybe one day me and him can fight.
Gotcha. And actually, last one, is it not easy, but is it because like for you, you're just like really open and honest because you're just like, nah, I feel like I'm the number one guy, but Josh, he beat me. So yeah, you could look at him as the number one guy. And now you look at Tio and you're just like, I still feel like I'm the number one guy, but I can't lie. You could probably give that to Tio and like other boxers. They're just like, nah, I don't care if this guy got all the belts. I'm still the guy. Like, what is it
Right.
about you that just like, no, I just want to be realistic. I'm real confident in myself, but I'm just being realistic about how everybody sees stuff.
I mean, like I said, in boxing, bro, I can't control how people think and how people see things. Some people gonna say me, some people might even say Rolly the best at the division. You know what I'm saying? Some people say Matias. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna put it like I still feel like I'm the best. I do. If you put it like that, yeah, I do feel like I'm the best. But for argument's sake, then yeah, you can put Tio up there because he did just beat Josh Taylor, so you can put him up there. But for me, I still feel like I'm the best at 140. I feel like you put me in there with Rolly, I'm gonna beat him. You put me in there with Matias, I'm gonna beat him. You put me in there with Teal, I'm gonna beat him. Obviously, we can't prove that right now, but that is how I feel. But for the argument's sake, yeah, he beat Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's undisputed, and he got that win over him. So for argument's sake, yeah, you can say he's whatever at 140, but I still feel like I'm the best at 140. I'm pretty sure everybody else that has a belt feel like they're the best. And probably people without a belt still feel like they're the best. You got Ramirez out there, he probably still think he the best too. So, it's just we can't do it until we can actually we can't put nothing to rest until we actually get prove it. And only way to prove it is to fight the other person. So, I just gotta go out there and do my thing Saturday, and then after that, we'll see what's going on after that.
You think you'll be able to stop Tio? I know at one point you were just like,
I
Tio's
definitely, I still feel like that. I still feel like I stopped here. Yeah, for sure. I still feel like I'll be able to stop Teal, bro. Yeah, styles make fights, and I definitely feel like I'll be able to stop Teal. And I'm not the same fighter that I was, back in 2019. For sure, I'm definitely a different fighter. So I definitely feel like I can stop Teal.
gotcha. Look, man, really appreciate you taking the time. I know you're fighting June 17th, this upcoming weekend against Gorilla, New Orleans. So really appreciate you taking the time, especially since you're cutting weight. You ain't cursed me out, so
Nah,
appreciate you.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm cool right now.
Thank you, man. Appreciate your time, brother.
All right, bet, bet.